Hi Collective, welcome back for another channeled message of what Spirit wants you to know right now. We're doing a weekly astrological forecast first, and then we're going to pull some cards for each of the zodiac signs to give you insight, clarity of what's going on in your personal life's journey. Okay, I've already cleansed and set the space. I've called in Spirit. So we're going to go over these notes that I have for the astrological energies, lunar cycles, solar cycles, and also the other transits that it is that we are experiencing. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Dang, y'all coming in quick. Let me ring the bell for you. Thanks for being here. I'm sending that love light back to you times 10. Okay, y'all. So we're having a really crazy week. So this is why I feel like this astrological energy forecast is important for y'all. So we already know that we are in smack dab in the middle of Mercury retrograde. And to tone it up a little bit, we just had an 11/11 portal opening, which will be open this time until March 11th, just because of where Jupiter is, okay? So this week is like it's like a cosmic pressure cooker, if you will, you know? It's really asking us to reset. So the reveal is happening and we're being asked to reset. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. So we have a waxing gibbous moon, but we're still feeling the effects of the full moon in Taurus. And the sun is finishing deep dive into Scorpio season. All right, now by the end of this week, we'll be exiting Scorpio season into Sagittarius season, the season of expansion, which can be exciting if we harness the energy right. Remember, that's what this is about. Is that the stars don't rule you. With the right information and the right know-how, you can rule the stars, okay? So, Mars in Scorpio is also stirring truth, passion, and deep divine closures. Mercury entering Sagittarius, mind expanding, vision unlocking. So, right now, currently, Mercury is still in Scorpio, but it's moving into Sagittarius. Venus in Libra is activating relationships, connections, and karmic balancing. Venus actually rules over Libra, so it's very complementary, this transit. So things that are being revealed to us, the things that we are resetting, may have a lot to do with the connections and the karmic cycles that you are experiencing. Okay, it's all about clarity rising, mask falling off, so you seeing things clearly, and soul alignment demanding action to be taken. Hi Anthony, hi Tutuela, hi Moody. Hi, Maribucci, Psychic Reed, Miss Roos, Akira, Mark Barnett, Jackie, Manny, Angel, Shannon, Howard, J Love, Regina, Zero Cash. What's going on, y'all? Welcome. Hi, Arceli. Okay, so here's our lunar cycle update. So this waxing gibbous phase is actually from right now, well, really yesterday, the 16th, until the 21st, which is Sunday. This phase is powerful for manifestation momentum, magnetism, seeing results, signs, and synchronicities, internal pressure pushing you toward breakthroughs, major breakthroughs. You may be feeling very restless over this next week, very hyper intuitive. Remember, the veil is thin, 1.1K and 10 in here. So with that being said, 111, Spirit is with us, okay? So there's a message here for you. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. You may be feeling pulled to speak some sort of truth, right? Finding your voice, a lot of this throat chakra activation or a blockage is happening, and desire to clear clutter, whether that be people, habits, or even in your own environment, okay? The moon also has a message here for you that you're almost there. Keep aligning, keep refining. Full moon in Taurus that it is that we just recently experienced. This is activating money upgrades, okay? Taurus is earthy energies, and we like those money upgrades, right? Self-worth reclamation, stability and independence, patterns around comfort versus growth, letting go of what blocks long-term abundance. So a lot of those ways that we get in our own way, right? We're experiencing a lot of those falling away, especially if you've been already doing the work, okay? Also, think this manifestation momentum. I want you to be thinking about mid-2026 already. You know, at the first of the year, it's not the time to start manifesting for the next year. Now is the time to start manifesting for the next year to come. okay? You may even outgrown people that may be reacting to a glow up that you've recently had in whatever aspect that is for you, okay? So for everybody, it's different, right? Everybody's charts are different. So however that pertains to you. Okay, so guides are coming through and letting you know to not shrink back into old versions of yourself. So those of you that have hit roadblocks or obstacles or challenges, keep with the cycle, keep with the growth. It's hard, yes, but it's worth it in the end. So be wary of that. Don't fall back into old versions of yourself. You've come this far. You've made the sacrifices that need to be made. You're in alignment. Breathe through it. That's what we're here for right now. Right? We encourage each other to keep with it. Some of y'all can even share your own experiences of how it is that you've overcome the hardships when you hit blockages, okay? Some things that you may be feeling in the final days of Scorpio season. Intense emotions resurfacing. Shadow work revelations. Secrets being revealed. Intuition amplified. Soul contracts being rearranged, right? Here's that retrograde energy. Old relationships showing their true colors. Again, a lot of these things being revealed to you, things coming to surface. I want you to also think of this week as the spiritual truth serum. If anyone's been lying, hiding feelings, or wearing a mask, you're going to see it, especially if you've asked to see it. Most of us don't ask to see these things, though. Right? Sometimes it's bittersweet. There's a blessing and a curse in it. Being able to see that the raw truth of it, right? You can't handle the truth. I'm seeing Jack Nicholson. But we can. It's what we truly, deeply want is to see things clearly, right? All right, so Sun is entering Sagittarius on the 22nd. And this is a big shift, right? Sagittarius is all about expansion. It's about knowledge and how to use that, right? It's where it is that we are focusing our attention and how that grows. Big manifestation portal. We move from depth to the expansion, from shadow into vision, from transformation into adventure, and from the internal to external, okay? As above, so below. As within, so without. This Sagittarius season, we're going to dive deeper into that later in the week. But Sagittarius season brings optimism, freedom. Think Braveheart. Freedom. Fresh starts, new timelines, future planning, creative inspiration, travel or relocation energy. So not just like travel to go see for gatherings during the holiday season. Yes, we're going to see a lot of travel in that. And yes, that's in the energy. It supports that. However, I've talked about like travel for maybe like a career, okay? Maybe even relocating all entirely. And a desire to do something about your dreams. You may be feeling really inspired with these transits, with these energies, to actually do something, to take the action needed to make it happen. Right? Your soul is ready for a higher timeline upgrade. I feel like all of us collectively are really feeling that very deeply. Okay, so here's our weekly transit energy breakdown. So Mars is in Scorpio all week this week, and you can expect deep passion, intense attraction. So those of you that have been trying to attract a certain person or a certain energy, here you go. Okay, I want you to think very magnetism, right? Sexual energy is really high this week, so be wary of that. If you've been on your celibacy journey, for others of you, just be aware of it, okay? You know what your belief system is. You know what you're in alignment with. You can use your own discernment on that, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do with that. Boundary setting, which kind of goes into what I just talked about, okay? So if you're somebody who's been struggling with boundaries, this one's for you. If they cannot treat you with love, respect, and kindness, they cannot afford access into your energy, right? Cutting karmic cords. This is a big one this week, right? You're seeing a lot of truths coming out, right? What's done in the dark always comes to the light. And you're being asked to cut cords with these things that are holding you back. You got to be the one to do it. You got to be the one to draw that line in the sand. You got to be the one to tell somebody, no, you're not allowed to do that anymore. Find your voice. Okay, you have a backbone. You're not a pushover anymore. Maybe you were at one point in time. That's okay. But you're not anymore. At least right now in this moment, we're claiming it. You're not a people pleaser. All right, if someone's been watching you silently this week, they'll slip up. So if those people have been stalking your pages, on the hush hush on the DL, you're going to see some sort of sign of who it is, and they may even reach out this week, okay? There's also been stagnant energy, okay, where you feel like you haven't been able to move. You've been in limbo mode. You're going to be breaking through that. Hi, y'all. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. I see you. I see you. Let me get through this astrological forecast. So your mind is also expanding beyond your previous limitations. This theme is so heavy. So you can expect bigger ideas than you had before. That's okay to be a dreamer right now. We're moving into that Sagittarius energy, right? Expansion. So there's potential and magnetism in the energy for this to expand for you, especially if you're taking action on it, okay? Clear visions. You're seeing things clearly, what it is that you want, right? Think about that Mars energy. We see the Emperor, visionary leader who can take action towards what it is that they see. Direct communication. You are communicating very assertively and directly. Tactfully, hopefully, but direct. Maybe even blunt. Spiritual downloads like crazy, okay? The veil is thin during this time. Truth bombs. Honesty from others. So just because other people aren't into astrology doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to be speaking some truth too. So be wary of that. And new plans, goals, and opportunities. There's a lot of us that are starting to work on our dream boards during this time. If you're big into the law of attraction, law of assumption, visuals, subliminals, those sorts of things, all those things that have to do with manifestation, you may be starting to work on that vision board for you, okay? We're going to be talking more about that later in this week too. Also, this transit makes your voice more magnetic. So whatever it is that you're speaking into existence, okay, I want you to think about attraction like magnets. Venus in Libra is all week this week as well. So this is making you crave harmonious connections that are in balance. If it doesn't feel like it's equal give and take, if it doesn't feel harmonious, like it's flowing, it doesn't feel very good. And you're really not going to want to be in alignment with that or give any energy to it. Partnerships that feel balanced. Beauty, pleasure, and self-care. Think Libra, Venus. Do y'all know any Libras? Are you a Libra? You don't have to be a Libra to feel this energy. We're all feeling it collectively. But they're fly as fuck. You know, they're always dressed to a T. They're always dressed for the certain occasion. You know, they're very showy. They like to express themselves through their style. They really like the things that self-care, beauty. Okay. So you may even be feeling like you are in alignment with those energies as well, whether you're a Libra or not. And people who match your energy, again, a lot of this attracting things that are on your frequency. It also reveals relationship imbalances. So who loves you? Who uses you? Who mirrors you? Who drains you? And who is meant for the next version of you? You may be having some sort of prophetic dreams, okay? Those can be really trippy. If you're trying to expand on your intuition as well, that's one thing. Get a dream journal. Write down what it is. As soon as you wake up, write down what it is that you remember from what it is that you dreamed. Okay? Feeling done with old cycles. Needing space or independence. Protecting your peace at all costs. That's right. You'll know when it is when we're on the up and up, when we're having new beginnings, when we're having level ups and glow up seasons, that the past likes to come around. So it's very important for you to protect your peace. Sudden confidence boosts. Letting go of relationships, homes, or even toxic environments. Big creative sparks. Desires to move, relocate, or change your whole life direction. So there's a lot of career shifts. A lot of people who are finally putting all the chips on the table when it comes to that dream job or the way that you create income for yourself, the way you take care of yourself. Heightened attraction energy. and feeling your spiritual gifts leveling up. Okay? All right, y'all. So those are the collective energies that we're going to be feeling over this week. Okay, and then I'm going to pull some cards for all the signs. We're going to start off with fire signs. And we're going to keep it slow and tone down this stream. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. It's all that love and light back to you times 10. All right. We're going to start off with this Moonology deck. Aries. Messages for Aries placements. Doesn't necessarily mean that your sun sign is in Aries. Messages for Aries placements. See the bigger picture, okay? See the bigger picture in a certain situation. Best and highest messages for Spirit. Hi, how you doing? You can't ever remember anything about your dream? Have you ever tried taking like ashwagandha? This Casual Ormus, I really like this stuff. This is supposed to help amplify your intuition. It's got 72 superconductive monoatomic minerals in it. Now, you only take just a little bit at a time. But you do it right before you go to bed, or you do it right before you start meditating, and you'll see like an enhancement with that. So I actually have a link to this if you want it. But I love that stuff. They have different kinds too. This one is specifically the frankincense, myrrh, and gold version. But they've got other kinds too. But, all right. So anyway, Aries. See the bigger picture. What else is here? You take it nightly. Do you? Ashwagandha, for real? There's some other supplements that you can use. I'll have to do a live stream on that, specifically talking about things that you can like eat or take, like blueberries are really good for enhancing your intuition. Messages for Aries. Placements. Work through your fears. See the bigger picture. Work through your fears. What else is here? A romantic cycle begins. Oh my goodness. Aries placements. You may be starting a whole new romantic cycle. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean with a new person. Sometimes that could be with a past person. So use your own discernment. Everybody's situation is different. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the love. Where can you get some? Some ashwagandha? Or this Kejwa? This stuff. I can send you the link. If y'all DM me, I'll send you the link of where to get this. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. You take ashwagandha gummies by golly. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Messages for Aries. You're very close to achieving your goal. And two more. Focus on the positive. A lot about that. Seeing the bigger picture. Focus on the positive. And conclusions are within reach. Two more came out, actually. I didn't even see these stuck behind those. Release your blocks and assess the situation. So I'm going to read it back. And we're going to pull a few tarot cards on it before we move on. So see the bigger picture. Work through your fears. A new romantic cycle begins. You're very close to achieving your goal. Focus on the positive. Conclusions are within reach. Release your blocks and assess the situation. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here for Aries. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear for Aries placement or your first house? What's the overall energy here? Aries placements or first house. The Muse of Inspiration and the Two of Materials. Hey, thank you. Thank you for that. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. All right, Muse of Inspiration. This is like the King of Wands here. Okay, so a lot about this, seeing this visionary leader. I can do it. I will do it. Join me. Watch me. Get out my way, homie, because I'm coming for it. Build it and they will come energy. All right, a lot about this expansion energy and you going for it. And the Two of Materials, but needing to get your priorities in order. Okay, so what needs What needs more focus and what needs to be eliminated. This is where I start talking about, like, have you been spending too many nights down at the B-dubs on the corner? Are you focused on taking action towards your goals and your dreams? Are you doing the research that's needed? Are you putting forth the effort? Are you working towards that goal? Okay. So it's not just going to show up for you. You got to be intended and take intended action towards what it is that you want to do. Right. And that's something that people get misconstrued when it comes to manifestation. You don't just sit here and daydream and wish for things to show up. Okay. That's just one part of it. You have the idea of that, you know. Yes, you can dream it into being, but you actually have to take action towards it, you know. You got to get in alignment with it. You got to put yourself out there. It doesn't have any momentum. You're just sitting there wishing on a star. It's more than that. Okay, Spirit, what else is here? Overall energy here for Aries placements or your first house. Death and the Five of Materials. Endings to this lack mindset. Yes, I love this for you. I love this for you. This is where you're not getting in your own way anymore. You're working through some sort of fear. You're deadening the old way of being, the old way of thinking. Why not you, right? Why can't you have that? I just made a post on when was it? I think I posted it Friday. I think it was Friday. But basically, the message was about, like, if you feel like you're hitting hardships, like you just can't get over the hump, you keep hitting roadblocks, challenges with an idea that it is that you've had, work through it. Stick with it. Keep believing. Keep pushing. There's trillions of dollars that are passed between hands every single day. There's no lack of abundance. There's no lack of opportunities. It's not oversaturated. There's 8 billion people on the planet. Why not you? Even just a little trickle, right? Why not you? You got to be in alignment with it, right? You got to take action towards it. Put yourself out there and give yourself a chance. It's possible. Right? Even possible is impossible. Give me a few more, Spirit. What's the situation? What's the situation for Aries? Aries placements or your first house. 9 of inspiration and the 6 of voices. 9 of wands, you're persevering through those hardships, through those roadblocks. From other people projecting certain outcomes onto you, certain narratives. You're not in alignment with that, right? This is where you've taken the pen back over your own story. And you're making sure that you're the main character over there, okay? That's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be the main character of your story, of your life. And this is about movement. The 6 of voices or the 6 of swords. What's the challenge for Aries placements or first house? The Muse of Materials. Structure, stability, being stubborn in the best way. Okay, and the 7 of voices. Sabotage. That's the challenge. Okay, so this. I want you to claim it right now. I am not sabotaging myself out of my own success. I'm not letting fear, lack mindsets, circumstances sabotage what I know I'm capable of. You can do it. You will do it. All right, what's the energy coming towards Aries placements or first house? Six of materials. Here's this balance, equal give and take. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. The 8 of inspiration, fast movement. Right, we're in Scorpio season right now. But we're moving into Sagittarius season. And Sagittarius season, think about the archer. You got your eye on the prize. You got that bow and arrow. You're focused. You got that fast action. Think about how quick that arrow goes. That's you. You're catapulting into something, okay? Your growth is going to be explosive. Just do it. Just do it already. And the 7 of materials. Yes, the juice is worth the squeeze, boo-boo. You're worth it. The idea is worth it. The dream is worth it. The commitment is worth it, okay? All right. And what's the spiritual advice here for Aries placements or first house? The Queen of Inspiration. Wow, all this balanced energy. This is beautiful. So yes, not only do we have the King or the Muse of Inspiration, we have the Queen of Inspiration or the Queen of Wands. So very magnetic, very attractive. So not only are you attracting things to you, whatever it is you're attracting to you is giving you the confidence. It's helping you realign with that inner empowerment, and you're able to take action towards what it is that you want to go after. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull you an affirmation card, and then we're going to pull a sassy affirmation. So we'll keep it light first, and then we'll take it up a notch for you, okay? All right, Spirit. The juice is worth the squeeze, boo-boo. You like that? Thank you for being here. My son is Scorpio, and tomorrow is my other son's birthday. Dang. You didn't get to see a reading? I just I wasn't able to post it to Instagram, honey. It's posted to YouTube. It's time-stamped in the description box. If you want to go watch it real quick. All right, affirmation for Aries placements or your first house. Today, I feel worthy. Today, I will accept all the wonderful things in this life. You are worthy of good things. You are worthy of good things. You are worthy of good things. Okay? Claim it, own it, know it, achieve it, receive it. All right, Spirit. Give me a sassy affirmation for Aries placements or your first house. Listen, bitch, if you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? Yeah, you're setting the tone. People treat us the way that we allow them to treat us. People believe what it is that we put out there. So if you don't even believe in yourself, if you don't even have the confidence to do it, how the hell do you expect anybody else to? And look, it's okay to fake it till you make it in the beginning. For a little while. Just for a little while. That only works for so long. But you can trick yourself into self-confidence. Speaking from experience. That can't work. Just understand that that's not going to work long term. You can't fake it till you make it for 10 years. You know? A lot of speaking into the mirror. Getting over yourself. Speaking into the mirror will help you get over yourself. Subliminals help, y'all. I just posted a subliminal for members only on YouTube and also for subscribers on TikTok. All right, Aries. Placements, first house. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. We are moving on to, can't remember if I said we were going to start with fire signs in general. We'll just go down the zodiac line. We'll keep it simple. Taurus placements or your second house. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. That Tauran energy. Your own inner bull, second house. Best and highest messages here, Taurus. 144 on the clock. You're being so protected. You are so divinely guided. Messages for Taurus. Dang, these came out crazy. All right, Taurus placement, second house. Trust the universe. It's time to take action. Speak your world into being. Open up to change. Yeah, a Taurus energy. I have a Mars in Taurus. That Taurus energy does not like change. It likes consistency. It likes stability. Your commitment is being tested. Unleash your kindest self. Bring love into the situation. And leave the past behind. There's a lot about this past energy. Be careful about something, some sort of situation, a person coming back from the past, whatever that looks like for you. Not hindering some sort of growth and movement, right? Bring love into the situation. I'll read it back real quick. Trust the universe. It's time to take action. Speak your world into being. Open up to change. Your commitment is being tested. Unleash your kindest self. Bring love into the situation and leave the past behind. All right, Spirit. What's the situation here? Hi, how you doing? Welcome. What's the situation here? 9 of Materials. A lot about your achievements, your growth. You do have the skill set. You have the knowledge. You have the experience. What does success look like to you? And why do you, those of you that are struggling with feeling successful, why do you feel like you're not successful yet? Success looks like many different things to many different people. You could have somebody who doesn't have the same skill set as you, and they're looking at you like you're already like 10 times more successful than you're looking at yourself. You ever thought about that? There's people who would dream to have some sort of skill that you have, or knowledge. And you wouldn't even know it. What else is here, Spirit? The Muse of Voices, or the King of Swords. A lot about finding your voice, speaking something, right? The speaking something into being. You hear the kitty cat? She's confirmation. So you may be getting into like affirmations and subliminals. Things like a lot of the speaking things. Talking it out. Could be writing things down. There's a lot about this clarity, okay? Like this King of, this Muse of Voices or King of Swords energy, especially in the upright, they're very clear. They're very intelligent. They collect the data. They make logical decisions. What about true speaking, true seeking, wisdom, experience, detached from emotion, not getting caught up in your emotions on something. Give me some more. Taurus. 8 of Materials, and getting super laser focused on this thing, situation, yourself, whatever it is you're trying to create. That's the truth. Ace of Voices at the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't know which kitty cat that is. There's 11 of them. I'm the crazy cat lady. They didn't have moms. They needed a mommy. They're all strays. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. What's the situation? Queen of Emotions. A lot about not giving into some sort of emotion, okay? But coming from a place of love. So like anger. Something's coming to test you. So don't get caught up in your emotions. There's the need to bring love to the situation. Your commitment to some sort of growth is being tested this week. Choose to be a sweetheart. Okay. All right, Spirit. Give me one more on this Queen of Emotions. The King of Emotions flipped over. I'm going to leave it in the deck. It's a lot about this balance again. Move slow through it. It's the Knight of Pentacles after that. Move. Take it slow. One step at a time. All right. Ace of Emotions. A lot about bringing love into this situation, okay? Leave the old way of being in the past, especially if you're somebody that like, you're quick to anger, you're quick to speak something, especially if it's like words that are really cutting. Be patient with the situation. All right, what's the challenge here? Taurus placements or second house? The Empress and the Wheel. Somebody's having a really difficult time believing in themselves, believing that they're fertile for growth, that they're going to expand, or that they're successful already. Okay, it's affecting the way that the wheel is turning in your favor. So again, with the Sagittarian energy of expansion, where focus goes, energy flows. If you're only focused on the negative, if you're only focused on everything that you don't have, that's only what it is that you're attracting, because that's the energy that you're sitting in, right? Thoughts are energy. So if you're in this negative mindset or this lack mindset, and you're only focused on what Harry, Mo, and Curly have, and that you don't, then Harry, Mo, and Curly are going to keep getting, and you're going to sit there in the energy of not having shit, you know? So there's something about needing to shift your focus towards, you know, the capability that it is that you have, or things that you already do have, right? 9 of Materials. You have everything that you need. You just got to get focused on what's important. And whatever the hell is over there is not important. It's a distraction. It's relevant. Okay, Spirit. Energy coming towards Taurus Placements or your second house. The 6 of Voices came out. So here's this movement. Where you felt blocked. Look at this. Okay, this like the hand of the divine basically is what this represents right here. Okay, and there's like a gap here where there's a river going through it. So you can't just walk across it, right? Or you're going to get cut. You know, so this is where Spirit, God, Source, Universe, whatever that looks like for you, okay, is putting their hand down so that you can walk over it. You can get across. Okay, so again with this like movement through blockages. 2 of Materials, but you got to get your priorities in order. That seems to be a major theme here for all signs, all placements. But it's very important for you to omit the things that are distracting you, that don't have anything to do with what it is you're trying to accomplish or achieve. Page of Inspiration. So expect good news with this. If you can do that, focus on what's important. Eliminate the distractions. Okay, sometimes as people, have you ever noticed that when you're in a flow, when you're having some sort of success, you just got a promotion, you know, it's like people from the past, people that don't have your best interests at heart, all those people that you thought maybe were there to support you, but they're really there to surround you with gawking eyes, right? They end up like inviting you out all of a sudden, or they want to be your best bud. You know, those are tests. Those are like karmic tests. They're distractions. Does this person have your best interests at heart? Do they truly want to see you succeed? Because if they do, they'll understand that you've got shit to do today. You can't go to B-dubs and sit at the bar with them and listen to them bitch about their life. It's dragging your vibe down. And it doesn't look exactly like that for everybody. But that's just one example of what it can look like, you know. Does this person want to come over and bring a bottle of tequila and bitch about their ex? Do they want to gossip about Sally across the street? You ain't got time for that. Who gives a fuck what Sally's doing? You can go peek through the blinds and see it in the morning. You don't need this person to come over here and tell you. Stay focused on what you got going on, okay? All right, Spirit. Spiritual advice. Taurus Placements. Or your second house. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Queen of Voices. Somebody's being blunt. Somebody's having to get blunt with somebody. Queen of Swords mode. You putting somebody in their place this week. Try to be a sweetheart with it, okay? Bring love into the situation. That's one major thing here. Be tactful. Okay, you're not purposely trying to break nobody's heart, whether it's a friend, a family member, a co-worker, romantic, individual connection here. Okay, but there's a lot of clarity coming in too. Somebody's expressing some sort of truth. Somebody's really more focused on their own empowerment than they are building somebody else up. So that's another thing that it is I'm picking up. I feel like people go to you for validation, like maybe to get their ego fed. You give a lot of really great advice. You know, you be very nurturing to people, and you're like really having to tell people, like, look, you got to carry this on your own right now. I'm in go-getter mode. I'm in a flow, and I do not have time to stop doing what it is that I'm doing, right? The little engine that could keep chucking along, right? I can't stop my engine right now to help inflate your balloon. You got to do that on your own. All right, Spirit. Give me one more spiritual message here. For Taurus placements or second house. Justice. Here comes this Libran energy, which is also Venusian as well. Okay, so Taurus is here. And so is Libra. Both Venus energies, both ruled by Venus. So a lot about this balance. If it's not in that harmonious flow of equal give and take, it mucks up the whole thing. Right? Think about the infinity symbol. Right? That's going to sabotage your success. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, we're going to get you a little sweet affirmation, and then we're going to give you a sassy affirmation, okay? All right, let's see what we got going on here, Spirit. This is funny. Today I will breathe. Today as I face challenges, I will call a mental timeout. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and breathe through it. Somebody's going to have to woos it this week. I'm telling you, come from a place of love. Don't cut this person up when you're putting them in their place, okay? They're sensitive. That's why they were coming to you beforehand. That's why you had to, you know, be their inflator of their balloons all the time. You had to feed their ego, make them feel better about themselves. You know? Hiya, how you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let me ring the bell for you. 12.3K likes. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Thank you for your love and support. What zodiac signs do we have in here? We're on Taurus placements. Or second house. Listen, bitch, you should be so proud of how far you fucking come. So, yeah. You do have... That's the biggest thing. Why do you feel like you're not worthy of something? Trust the universe. You're speaking something into existence here. Release your kindest self. Your commitment is being tested. Leave the past behind. It's a distraction. Be opened up to change. Okay, you're changing your thoughts. You're changing your own dialogue with yourself. And it's time to take action. Trust the universe. Trust God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you, okay? All right, moving on to Gemini. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for the love. All the love and light back to you times 10. All right, Gemini. Best and highest messages. Gemini placements or your third house. Okay. Picking up on Gemini third house energy, Spirit. Gemini placements, third house. Go wild. A win-win outcome is in forecast. A personal issue reaches resolution. A new start is coming. Dang, this is really good. Step into your power. Honor your feelings. See the bigger picture. Give me one more. I'm trying to make it an even 8. Give me one more, Spirit. Best and highest messages here for Gemini placements or third house. Work through your feelings. Okay, I'm going to read it back. Go wild. A win-win outcome is in forecast. A personal issue reaches resolution. A new start is coming. Step into your power, honor your feelings, see the bigger picture, and work through your feelings. There's a lot about honoring your feelings and working through them. Okay. Just because someone else didn't experience something that you did, okay, doesn't mean that your feelings aren't valid. Okay, so there's something, there's some sort of personal issue here where you're having to sit with it and feel the emotions, yet let it go at the same time. Does that make sense? Like, we're not going to hold on to this and dwell in it for the rest of your life, to the end of days, you know. But it's okay to sit and feel it. That's healthy. That's important. It's okay to honor that. Maybe you're not used to doing that. Maybe you haven't had time to. You know, there's a lot of times where we go through these, like, very traumatic experiences or these hardships, and we don't take time. You know, it's like, shit's still got to get done. We don't have time to sit with our feelings, you know. So there's a message in it for somebody here. Right now is the time to take the time to feel the feelings so that you can let it go and work through it. Because subconsciously it may be causing some sort of blocks. And that can happen too. We don't even realize that these things are coming up that are servicing and that it's creating certain blockages in our life. That's where it is that we're operating from, is this place of pain, because we had to put it aside, you know. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. Current energy, Gemini. Placements or third house. Five of materials. What about this not feeling good enough? Okay. Or this could be about some sort of financial hardship here. Six of look, you're really changing something in a big way. Okay. So if you felt like you weren't good enough, if you felt like you couldn't trust in a certain situation in yourself, okay, if you're overcoming being abandoned, you're getting a lot of attention and recognition for whatever this is, okay? You're in a winning season, right? Go wild. A win-win outcome is in forecast. A personal issue reaches resolution. A new start is coming. Okay, and then the Seven of Emotions. But a lot of these emotions, you're overcoming being emotionally overwhelmed, okay? It's like, first, you got to figure out which fish is yours, right? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Yeah, if it resonates, be sure to double tap the screen. Claim the message here, okay? Thank you for being here, by the way. Thanks for your love and support. But you see how she's like sitting in this like little, it's almost like a fish bowl. And there's like lots of different fish here, you know, but she's trying to pick out which fish is for her. So this is something that where you're overcoming some sort of like being a situation that's made you very emotionally overwhelmed. And the Magician, yeah, right? Where focus goes, energy flows. You're realizing that you have everything that's within you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sending that love light back to you, times 10. You have so many feelings that belong to you. Most of us don't realize it, but we absorb other people's energies. Especially if you feel like you're an empath, highly sensitive, whatever label you want to put on it, right? I know most of us spiritual people, we don't necessarily resonate with labels, but if you don't label yourself, somebody else is going to. So you better slap it on, right? You better pick a lane and let everybody know that that's the lane that you're in, or somebody else is going to put you in a lane that they think that you need to be in. Okay, but yeah, there's a lot of times, especially you have heavy water placements as well somewhere in your chart. We absorb other people's emotions, thoughts, and energies, you know. So one way that you can overcome that is, one, literally speaking it out loud in existence. Spirit, I ask that you cleanse my energy, you know. There's a lot of other spiritual practices that you do. I'm sure that y'all have seen them before, right? Where you're using smudge. Crystals are really good at supporting you in that, right? These are tools. It wouldn't do anything if you didn't give it the power to do it. So remember that. Okay, don't give these tools all of your power, because you have everything that you need within you, right? The Magician card just came out. You're manifesting something here. You had a thought and you're creating it. You're bringing it into your reality to experience. All right, what's the situation? So letting go or overcoming these emotional or being emotionally overwhelmed with letting go of trust and abandonment issues or feelings of being not worthy enough of something is putting you in a very high vibrational, getting a lot of attention, attracting a lot of attention, because you're manifesting it. Alchemist angel, okay? You may even be alchemizing a whole situation, something that was painful and hurtful, had you down and out at one point in time, and you're twisting this into something that gives you a lot of power. You're making it a beautiful situation. Whatever that looks like for you. What's the challenge? Yeah, okay, hold on, Russell. Yes. A lot of us do feel called and get a lot of fulfillment out of helping others, but that doesn't mean that you're supposed to drain yourself dry. If you're not at 100%, you can't help anybody to your fullest extent anyway. You're drained. You're half-assing it. You can't give it the full energy because you're not whole. So if you feel like your energy is drained because you're constantly, giving to other people, well, you got to fill you back up first. Does that make sense? Your tank's got to be full, or you're running on fumes. And if you're running on fumes, you're really not doing anybody else any justice. We get very karmic loops doing that as well. You got to think about it in those. You're worth it. You got to think about how an emperor rules. A really good emperor puts themselves first. It's not being selfish. It's smart. You got to think about metaphysics and how energy works. You're using your blessings to bless others, But you got to be willing to receive the blessings in the first place. If you're drained, you're not paying attention to the blessings coming in. You're too focused on everybody else who's drained, and you end up overextending yourself. So you're down and out. You're low energy. That makes sense. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Hi, Soulflower. Tori, what's going on? Thank you for being here. We got royalty in the chat. Sony knows. Carly. Welcome, y'all. Thanks for the love. Hi, Instagram. How y'all doing over here? My whole chat froze over here on Instagram. I don't know why it did that. It's being weird. All right, Spirit. What's the challenge? Two of inspiration and the Five of Voices. So the challenge here is taking action to overcome some sort of conflict. Now, sometimes this is someone conflicting you. They're coming in to cause conflict or stress, okay? Sometimes this comes from self too. So the challenge is finding how to take action towards this resolution of some sort of conflict here. All right. Energy coming towards Gemini Placements or third house. Hey, thanks for the love. Love that love and light back to you times 10. Nine of materials and the Seven of inspiration. Yeah, a lot about protecting your peace this week. Okay, protecting your values, protecting your assets. Right, you're not letting other people take credit for your shit. That's a big no-no this week. You may even be gaining clarity. That's what's being shown to you. So if you're somebody who doesn't feel like you've been struggling with like self-worth or like financial problems, it may be somebody who's trying to come out of the cold with you. Somebody that takes credit or keeps taking from you. It's like they overtake. It's like you're putting a stop to that. It's like, no, I deserve this recognition. I deserve to be in the spotlight. I deserve this promotion, this win. I deserve the attention. Energy coming towards. You're protecting that too, okay? And y'all know that's what we say big a lot here. If you cannot treat me with love, respect, and kindness, you can't afford access into my energy. That's not to be an asshole. It's smart. You have to protect your assets. You have to protect your blessings. You have to protect your peace. It just is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. All right, Spirit. Give me one more. Energy coming towards Gemini Placements or third house. The moon in the night of inspiration. Clarity is coming into what's going to help you get super motivated, okay? And again, y'all, that's what I like to share for you newbies here. It was Mel Robbins that brought up about motivation is not something that just shows up for us. And this resonated with me so deeply when she said this, right? We could be inspired, but motivation, it doesn't just show up. That's something that we have to dig out. You know, she went on to the story, I think, about how she used to be an alcoholic and she couldn't get out of the bed before 11 o'clock every day, right? So she learned this method of what she called the rocket ship. And her alarm would go off, and she'd only let it go off 3 times. And then she'd go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And on 1, she'd go blast off. And she'd hop out of the bed real quick. You know? So if you're feeling stuck, stagnant, like you've been holding yourself back, like you just ain't got the mojo to do things, remember that you've got to be the one to light that fire within you. Nobody else is coming to do it. Especially if this is after a dream or a goal, right? Self-development. You've got to be the one to take the action. So sit there with yourself and train yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Hop up like you're a rocket, leaving this earthly realm into space, you know, and go for it. All right, Spirit. What's the spiritual advice here? What's the spiritual advice? The Hermit. Awakening, and the 8 of materials. Okay. 10 of inspiration was after that. Got stuck behind that card. Okay. So this is where you're isolating. So you may be feeling like it's time to isolate this week. There's a lot of this cutting cords, kind of getting rid, like decluttering your mind space, your physical space, even like with people that it is that you allow around you. You know, but this is because you're getting in alignment and you're refocusing on what is for your most loving and highest good. Is this have anything to do, or does it help you in any type of way to get to where it is that you're trying to go with a certain something? You know, is it causing hindrance? What do you think? What do you feel? What do you desire? And you're not listening to everybody else's projections or critiques or opinions, whether they mean well or not. What do you want? What do you think? What do you feel? You know? And that's going to give you a lot more guidance and clarity on how to take action towards overcoming these conflicts, you know. There's a lot of awakening going on in judgment, acceptance, right? I just said it is what it is. What will be, will be. I accept what's coming. You're exactly where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there, okay? You're not late. You're not early. You're right on time. It's your story, and you're the author that's writing it. Okay, and then we have the 8 of materials. A lot about this focus. Focus on what it is that you're creating. And then the 10 of inspiration. A lot of letting go of burdens, okay? It's like heavy here. For somebody, there's a situation where like somebody's taking credit for some sort of work that you did, or they keep taking too much off of you, and it's left you like drained and burdened, carrying all the weight of the responsibilities of something, okay? So either that's like within a relationship, you were already carrying enough as it was. This person just kind of like just handed the rest of the plate over to you to carry. Your plate was already full. This could be a workload, like a business partner or a work colleague or something that they were supposed to help you achieve something, and they just left you high and dry. Hear all the meows in the background? That's confirmation. They're saying, yeah, Leo. You hear them? They're talking back to me. All right, Spirit. Now, for others of you, this can just be just like life in general. You just feel like, oh, God, I've been carrying all this, and now I've got that. Sometimes we do that to ourselves, right? We're just talking to Russell about that. You know, I'm meant to help people. I'm meant to pour into other people. But you can do that to the point where you're on burnout, you know. So there's something here where there's a lot about you being the main focus this week. You have everything that it is that you need within you to create something, to alchemize a certain situation. You've got the skill set. You need to protect your blessings, protect your peace, so that you can bless others with those blessings, right? All right. Let's get you a sweet affirmation card, and then we'll get you a sassy affirmation. Today is a fresh start. Today is a brand new day that I will embrace as a new beginning and make the most of this day. So it's a fresh start, and you're going to make the most of today. All right, give me a sassy affirmation. You have a family member leaving this week? How you doing? Welcome. What is it, kitty? Kitty? Listen, bitch, don't forget to celebrate the silent battles that you fought and won. So, yeah, these heavy burdens being here. This ain't your first rodeo. Don't forget to celebrate where you've picked yourself off the floor and put yourself back together, you know, where you weren't able to go to any person or you weren't able to express the pain or the hardships that it was that you were facing. You know, you fought this battle on your own. Don't ever forget to celebrate those wins. The things that it is that you've accomplished. The things that were difficult for you. What is it, kitty? All right, Gemini Placements, 3rd house. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you for being here. Moving on to Cancer, our 4th house. If y'all want information on your chart, what your placements are, y'all can send me a DM. And I'll help give you some insight on that. All right, Cancer. Placements, wherever your placement is, or 4th house. Your Cancer sun and rising? Cancer rising? Dang, look at all the Cancer energy in here. My Jupiter is in Cancer. All right, Spirit. Messages for Cancer placements or 4th house. Focus on the positive. Release your blocks. It's time to release negativity. The energy is gaining momentum. Nothing is yet set in stone. Release control. There's a lot about needing to release something here, Cancers. 2 more, Spirit. Thank you. 2 came out. Nothing will come of the situation. And cool your emotions. So I'll read it back. Focus on the positive. Release your blocks. It's time to release negativity. The energy is gaining momentum. Nothing is yet set in stone. Release control. Nothing will come of the situation, and cool your emotions. So you could be getting really caught up in your emotions with a certain situation that you feel is like stagnant or stuck or like it's not moving fast enough for you. So spiritually asking you to focus on the positive. Release the negativity. Because this energy, there's a lot of expansive energy coming towards you. So if you're focused on that negative, it's just going to create more blocks for you. You're just going to be even more stuck in the mud. All right, Spirit, that's nice messages here. Your Cancer rising too? Dang, y'all look at all these Cancer risings. Who else is in here? What other zodiacs do we have? I see Scorpio Queen. So of course, you got to be Scorpio. All right, Spirit, best and highest message here for Cancer placements or 4th house. What's the situation? Leo, hey, Leo gang gang. What's going on, Leo? Thanks for the love. Send all that love and light back to you, times 10. Leo ascendant, Leo rising. Okay, Leo gang gang. Queen of Materials, and the Page of Emotions. Yeah, there's a need to like release critiquing a certain situation. Okay, I kind of feel like this is critiquing yourself. Someone's very overcritical of themselves. So you need to give yourself a little bit of love here. Feed yourself positive things. Like, what's the dialogue sound like with yourself? Y'all, some people don't even have self-dialogue. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. I just recently learned that like a year and a half ago. Oh, and all this time not even realizing that certain people don't even have that dialogue with self. Isn't that crazy? That threw me for a loop. It's like, what? I couldn't imagine things being all quiet up there. All right, Spirit. 2:20 on the clock. 2-2. Fourth house. Structure, stability. Page of Materials and the Five of Materials. So it's challenging you. It's something about receiving something, okay? What? Give me one more on this, Spirit. Receiving what exactly? Something's making you feel like you've either been abandoned or you've been left out in the cold. Like something left you behind. I don't know if this is like a situation, like a work situation, like an opportunity, or if this is like a relationship, if that makes sense. Give me one more. What is this? What is this? Maybe that's what's making you feel really super critical of yourself. You feel like you missed out on an opportunity, like you didn't receive something that you were expecting, or like somebody dipped out. The Knight of Voices, or the Knight of, the Knight of Inspiration, so the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is affecting the way that you go after what it is that you want. It's like, it's hurt your confidence in a way, whatever this is. What's the energy coming towards? 2-2-2. You are co-creating with the universe. Keep your thoughts positive. You can do it. You will do it. Why not you? You are deserving. You're worthy of good things. Empress. Emperors. Energy coming towards. Cancer placements are your fourth house. The Ace of Inspiration, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Voices or the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of the Look at this. Release your blocks. You have passionate new beginnings showing up here. Motivation. It's also like a flame being relit up underneath you. So stop criticizing yourself. You're blocking your blessings doing that. Don't listen to those people over there who are projecting their criticisms onto you. F them. Who put them in the boss seat? Their fake ass resume? Who cares? Right? Y'all know most of it is fake. Or they knew somebody. Somebody was schmoozing with somebody, and that's how they got the boss seat. They didn't do it because they actually have the credentials. This is 2025. Come on now. Don't let that get in your way. Especially if you know you've got the know-how, the insight, the experience. Right? Anyway, your ancestors are coming to back you up, okay? This is my ancestor card too, the Ace of Inspiration or the Ace of Wands. So being heavily supported by your ancestors here. And we have the Ace of Voices, okay, or the Ace of Swords. Clarity. Being able to speak a truth. This comes from wisdom. Look at the Sacred White Owl on this card. Okay, somebody may have some like indigenous bloodlines or roots or origins. Not necessarily, that won't be for everybody, but I'm just seeing a lot of these like very like Native American indigenous type of symbolism here. Either way, a lot of this insight, this clarity, it's a green light go, it's a victory. Okay, so yes, you're having this flame being relit within you because you're allowing it to happen. You're giving yourself permission, right? So this insight, the answers that you seek, you being able to speak up, a victory's coming in, and it's something that's giving you a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of prosperity, a lot of joy. What's the overall spiritual advice here for Cancer placements or 4th house? Justice. Balance. Something about a decision that's being made as well. A lot about a decision that's being made with either a relationship, a person, or something that's like calling back, just calling yourself back home. Okay, so something like a lost part of yourself. A lot about like this flame that's being reignited within you. That's the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Emotions at the bottom of the deck. That's 3 aces that we've seen in this reading, Cancer placements. What's the spiritual advice here? What's the spiritual advice? Hey, y'all, thank y'all for the love. Show that love and light back to you times 10. Finding my highest self and purpose. You gotta listen to your intuition. You're connected to the all that ever was and the all that ever will be. You don't need everybody else to tell you. You sit with yourself. You get messages from God, Source, Universe, your angels, your ancestors, spirit guides, whatever that looks like for you. What's the spiritual advice? The Wheel, the 8 of Materials, and the Muse of Inspiration. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. Come through with the confirmation. The wheel turns in your favor. Spiritual jackpots happening. Expansion, right? Because where focus goes, energy flows. You're taking a risk on yourself with something here. And it's rebalancing the energy, okay? So where you're putting all this criticisms on yourself, or you're allowing to let yourself be hindered by other people criticizing you. You know, you're not doing that anymore. You're giving yourself permission for things to happen to you, for you to take these bold actions, to have victories. You know, whatever this was that hurt your confidence, you're letting it go. You know, nothing's going to come of it anymore. Why? Because you're deciding that it's not. You're setting the tone there. You're getting super focused on yourself, on a goal, on what you're trying to create. And it's putting you into this visionary leader energy where you're regaining, you went from like the Knight of Inspiration or the Knight of Wands being your challenge to you ultimately becoming the King of Inspiration or the King of Wands. Male or female, dog, y'all don't get caught up with the gender. Okay, but this is boss bitch, boss daddy energy. Spiritual daddies out there. Taking action, bold action. Carving your own path. Making a way. You're not taking no for an answer. You build it. You're building it because you know that they're going to come, right? You know that it's on the way. You're prepping for it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, let's get you a sweet affirmation and we're going to get you a sassy affirmation. All right, Spirit. Hey, y'all. Thanks for the love. All that love light back to you times 10. My Instagram chat is stuck. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I can fix it real quick. I don't know if that did anything. All right, Spirit. Cancer placements or 4th house. Today I am loved. Today I will know in my heart that I deserve love and respect. That's right. You can't treat me with love, respect, or kindness. You can't even afford access into my energy. No. If you're going to be an asshole, you go sit over there. If you're going to speak icky things over my future, over my life, you go over there, home skillet. You ain't allowed over here. Wrong class. Wrong room. You ain't got the key code. You ain't got the password. It's a no-go, Ghost Rider. All right, Cancers, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thanks for all the ways that you show love and support. Moving on to Leo placements or your 5th house. All right, here we go. Best and highest messages. Leo placements are your 5th house. What do you need to know? What do you need to see? What do you need to hear? Thank you. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all be sure to double tap if you hear a message that resonates to claim it. Let me know you want to keep seeing me show up here for you. Y'all let me know what zodiacs are still here, or what zodiac signs it is that you're looking for. All right, Spirit. Best and highest message here for Leo placements or 5th house, which is your sun sign, basically, your 5th house. Whoa, that's real pretty. Thank you for that. Send all that love and light back to you, Taurus 10. Thank you. All right. Dang. Leo, don't let pride get in your way. It's a time to take action. Nothing is yet set in stone. Know your worth. What else is here, Spirit? You're still here. You're looking for Scorpio. We got Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra. I see y'all. Okay, we haven't done them yet. So Scorpio, Sag, Virgo, Libra. Yeah, we haven't done any of those yet. All right, Spirit. Messages for Leo placements or 5th house. Unleash your kindest self. Nothing will come of the situation. What do you need to release? Give me one more. You're with the Scorpio? And the answers you need are coming. Let me read it all back. Don't let pride get in your way. It's time to take action. Nothing is yet set in stone. Know your worth. Unleash your kindest self. Nothing will come of the situation. What do you need to release? And the answers you need are coming. All right, Spirit. Let's see what we got going on here. So don't let your own pride get in your way, okay? It's good to be proud of your work, proud of yourself, but don't be so overly proud where you're letting that get in your way of something. Because it's time to take action. Whatever you thought was done and over, it's not set in stone. Changes are here. So know your worth. Unleash your kindest self. Be patient. Nothing will come of the situation that you think is blocked or stagnant. Okay, so what do you need to release? If you sit with yourself and have patience that's needed, the answers that you need will come, okay? All right. You have a location. Hi, Mr. Porch. Congratulations. That's incredible news. You've been talking about this for a few years now. I'm so happy for you. You have a location. See? Believe and you will achieve. You didn't give up. That's incredible. I'm so excited for you. All right, Spirit. Leo placements are 5th house. What's the situation? The 4 of emotions, feeling disappointed with something. Feeling rejected or disappointed, satiated. Ace of materials at the bottom of the deck. Leo, don't let pride get in your way. Tell me about the 4 of emotions. Why is this the situation? getting a lot of attention too. The Hierophant. This could be about higher levels of commitment, a mentor, some sort of self-mastery, or you're learning, you're having to learn something here. Tell me about the Hierophant. Ten of Materials in reverse. Seems like you're feeling rejected. You're not receiving something, or you're not satisfied with something. Unless you're rejecting something else. It's affecting the growth of it, right? But it's not set in stone yet, Leos. It's not set in stone just yet. Know your worth. There's something that needs to be released. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Heartbreak. And the Eight of Voices. Someone's getting really caught up in their mind. They're feeling stuck because of some sort of heartache, betrayal, some sort of pain here. Something that was painful. Oh, Leo. Give me one more here, Spirit. What is this Eight of Voices, Three of Swords? Yeah, you're being asked to walk away from whatever this is, or you can't pour into this anymore. You got to think about you right now. You need to know your worth. If someone's not giving you what you deserve, or a situation isn't pouring into you what you've poured into it, then you know that you have to walk away. Look at this chick walking across the desert, right? You poured so much into something, but it didn't give back to you. It's dry as a desert. You're going to shrivel up like a raisin out there. You got to walk away from it. At least for now. I see energy coming towards Leo or 5th house. Awakening, the Magician, and Justice. Ooh, Major Arcana showing up here. This is a big deal. Big deal. So there's some sort of spiritual awakening phase, or some sort of acceptance. It's like you're surrendering to God's source universe. It's like, give it to God, if you will. Okay, whatever that looks like for you. And it's helping you manifest, create some sort of justice, some sort of balance, some sort of, especially if you were done wrong, or it could be about the legal system, or about decisions that are being made. A major decision. This is an important decision here about something. Give me one more on justice. Clarify this for me, Spirit. The Seven of Inspiration in the World. So protecting your peace, okay? Protecting yourself from something, okay? Whoever or whatever broke your heart over here, right? You're having to walk away from whatever this is emotionally, because it's keeping you stuck. 8-8. It's affecting your overall flow, right? Think about the infinity symbol is an 8, right? This is affecting the harmonious flow of energy coming to you. It's creating a blockage. So you're having to protect yourself from whatever this is. Maybe even cut cords with it. It's the ending of a cycle, but it's the beginning of a new one. You know, in this new cycle, you want growth and expansion. You don't want the same old where you're feeling drained and there's no growth happening and there's stagnancy. What's the spiritual advice? Knight of Inspiration. Taking charge towards your heart desires, okay? So there's some sort of renewal in your self-confidence and the way you're taking action, okay? You could even be feeling inspired. Could be a lot of inspiration coming towards you. Overall spiritual advice. Ten of Inspiration, letting go of these really heavy burdens, what it is that you've been carrying that's not meant for you to carry any longer. Page of Materials, you could be getting a gift or some sort of opportunity, some sort of solid offer on something. One more. Yeah, look, by you releasing whatever this is, okay, the answers you need are coming. What do you need to release? Whatever this thing is that you need to release that's heavy on your heart, that's keeping you stuck in your head, it's been blocking your blessings. Once you do that, you've already got stuff coming towards you. You're making room for the new. You're making room for opportunities, for this expansion to happen. Right, you're decluttering your energy. Give me one more. Six of Voices and the King of Inspiration, yes. Creating this movement, moving into calmer waters, getting over the hurdles, the hardships, the blockages here, and back into your own energy. Confident. Being able to visualize what it is that you want and to take that intended action towards it. Carving your own path, not taking no for an answer. Getting back in touch with parts and pieces, aspects of yourself that have you empowered. Really honoring that. Okay. All right, let's get you a sweet affirmation and we'll get you a sassy affirmation. Best and highest message here for Leo placements or your 5th house. Today, I am free from drama. That is too funny. Today, I'm free of drama. Today, I will let go of the people that do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. All right, Spirit. Here's a sassy affirmation, okay? Call you a bitch for a second. You don't like that, exit out, scroll up. It's not meant to hurt, okay? It's just sassy. Because I'm sassy. Okay. Can I get it off the table? Listen, bitch, you are not one thing. You are a million amazing things. You're not a one-hit wonder. You've got a lot of different amazing things that make you you, okay? And it's not even external either. It's internal. It's your skill set. It's the way that you make other people feel. It's your energy. It's your know-how on things. The fact that you're exactly where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. Right? You're a miracle, a walking miracle. Literally. If all babies are miracles... You were a baby at one point in time, boo-boo. You're a walking miracle, okay? You're not one thing. You're a million amazing things. All right, Leo placements or your 5th house. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thanks for coming to see me. Thanks for all the ways that you show love and support. We're moving on to Virgo or your 6th house. Virgo placements or your 6th house. I think after Virgo, we're going to swap decks. I'm going to call it swap decks when we get to Libra. I don't know why. Thank y'all for the love. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for sharing the live. Thanks for engaging with the chat. Thank you for letting me know what your zodiac sign is. Who are you looking for? What are you waiting on? It's all that love and light back to you times 10. You may be seeing a lot of 2-4s, combinations of 2-4s. All right, Virgo. Oh, you're Virgo? You have to get some rest. Much love to you as well, y'all. Also, the replay will be posted to YouTube. So if I haven't gotten to your sign yet and you end up falling asleep or you got to go to bed, boo-boo, it's all right. It's going to be reposted to YouTube. Don't forget that subscribers here on TikTok, memberships on YouTube get exclusive messages and content like subliminals. Been on your manifestation journey, on raising your vibration, on healing, especially up here, reprogramming the brain. started doing subliminals for y'all. Your ex is a Virgo. All right, y'all. Best and nice message here for Virgo placements or your 6th house. All right. It says, be bold and make the first move. Be humble. Step up and lead. Assess the situation. Take a breather. Believe in your good luck. Give me 2 more, Spirit. Let's make this an even 8. What do you need to release? One more, Spirit. One more here. Virgo placements or 6th house messages. You're very close to achieving your goal. So I'm going to read it back. Be bold and make the first move. Be humble. Step up and lead. Assess the situation. Take a breather. Believe in your good luck. What do you need to release? You're very close to achieving your goal. All right. I feel like Virgos could be kind of shy sometimes. Or maybe not even shy. You know, Virgos usually get the rap for being very introverted. So there's a situation here where you need to be bold and kind of put yourself out there. All right, it may be a little uncomfortable for you. But you're being asked to assess the situation because you're meant to lead whatever this is. Believe in your good luck. All right, Spirit, that's a nice message here for Virgo. Placements or your 6th house. 6th house messages. What's the situation? The High Priestess. Trust your intuition with something, okay? There's something, you could be getting some sort of downloads. You could be feeling spiritually called to step up for a certain type of reason here, especially over this next week, okay? You're being asked to speak up about something. Something that you feel called. Tell me about the Priestess. Why is this the situation? Justice. Lots about decisions. Trust your intuition with whatever this major decision is that you're having to make. There could even be something about something's being exposed, a truth coming to light. Now, when I say use your intuition, that's easy for me to sit here and say. But this is coming from your gut, okay? Remember that. That's how we know the difference between getting caught up in our emotions, what it is that we think, and what it is that we feel, what we know to be true, okay? Or we're not listening to our heart. Emotions can lie to us, okay? We can even get caught up with overanalyze certain situations, all right? So take a step back, detach. And what does your gut tell you? What's the instinct, that instinctive feeling? That's your intuition. That's how you know the difference. What's the challenge? It's coming. It's on the way. It's already on the way. Thanks for the love, y'all. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank y'all for being here. 25.2K likes. So grateful for you. I see you over here. Tap, tap, tapping on the screen. I don't know who's doing that, but I appreciate you very much. What's the challenge? The 5 of emotions and the 10 of materials. Feeling like you've been overlooked for some sort of opportunity that's got lots of growth and expansion, or you're having to let go of something that you've put a lot of effort into long term. It's like you're being... It's giving up an old version of yourself, okay? Assess the situation. Be humble. Take a breather. But believe in your good luck. Take this bold first move because you're very close to achieving your goal. What's the energy coming towards Virgo placements or 6th house? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. 6 of materials. Equal give and take. And the 6 of double sixes. A lot about this harmony and balance. A lot of duality showing up here as well. Okay, there's a past situation showing up here it's made you feel some sort of sadness or regret, or like you've missed out on something, or you're having to let go of whatever this is. It's something that you've invested a lot of time, love, energy, effort, money into. The moon and the world. But there's clarity being gained. Okay, so what was unknown is becoming known here about how to end this cycle. It's time to come out of hermit mode. It's time to take the lead. To believe in your good luck. You're very close to achieving your goal. Listen to your intuition with this major decision that you're having to make. Balance is coming. Just breathe through it. Take a breather. What's the spiritual advice here? Dang. It's too many, Spirit. These are getting kind of stuck to each other. It is. It's time to swap decks after this. The spiritual advice. 9 of voices. 7 of materials. And the Ace of materials. I told you, you're so close to achieving your goal. 7 of materials. The juice is worth the squeeze, boo-boo. All the time, love, energy, effort, money that you're putting into something, it's going to happen, right? You're very close to achieving your goal. Be bold to make the first move. Step up and lead. Assess the situation here. Okay, get out of your head. So that whatever this is that's been bothering you, it's to the point, or it's gotten to the point where, like, you can't even focus on day-to-day tasks. Okay, that's how bad that whatever this is affecting you. You ever felt like that? Like you're supposed to be focused in on doing something, and like you just get so caught up in your head. Your thoughts are being consumed about something, a stress of something, you know. There's a lot about needing to let this go. Releasing that. It's holding you back from investing into yourself and creating this giving yourself permission to even have this opportunity. Ace of materials, Ace of pentacles. God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you, is coming in with this opportunity, with this growth, this expansion, this fertility, this success long term. And there's a lot of potential here, but this is what it is that you need to nurture, and not these thoughts that are consuming you, right? There's a need to get grounded. There's a need to assess the situation and let go of what's not serving you, especially in the head space. Okay. All right. Let's get you a sweet affirmation. Then we're going to get you a sassy affirmation. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. What's going on, y'all? All the time. You feel that all the time. You have to get out. All right, your sweet affirmation. Today I am flexible. Today I will adapt to changes in my life with an open mind and positive outlook. Yeah. We're not getting caught up and consumed by these thoughts. Okay, let me get you a sassy affirmation. Virgo placements or 6th house. Listen, bitch, your opinions aren't tattoos. You can change them anytime. So whatever your thought pattern was, whatever your opinion of yourself was, whatever your opinion of the past was, okay, we're realigning our thoughts. We're changing them. Other people's opinions of you is none of your business. If this has something to do with somebody else, we're changing our focus. Their opinions of you are none of your business anyway. If you want to put it that way, which is true. It's just a very blunt way of looking at it, right? It's a very logical way of looking at it. All right, Virgo placements or 6th house. Thank you so much for your time, your love, your energy, and all the ways that you show support. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. We're going to swap decks, y'all. We're going to move on to, let's see, who else we have left? Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, okay? Your ex is a tattoo artist. Didn't you say they were a Virgo? Synchronicities. Hi, y'all. Welcome. If you're just popping in, let me know what your zodiac sign is. Let me know where you're tuning in from. What deck are we going to, y'all? Yeah, we're going to use this Light Seers deck. All right, best and highest message here, Spirit. For Libra placements or your 7th house. Scorpio. You're from Oregon? Gemini. So you have Scorpio, Gemini. Scorpio. Virgo, Leo, Scorpio. All right, Spirit, best and highest messages here. For Libra placements or 7th house. Speak your world into being. Cool your emotions. Reveal what needs to be seen. Release your blocks. Trust the universe. Your dreams need a practical plan. Expect powerful change. And don't let your past hold you back. All right, I'm going to read it back for you, okay? Oklahoma, Las Vegas, Alabama. Hey, neighbor from Alabama. I'm in the Mississippi. What you doing? Okay. Speak your world into being. Cool your emotions. Reveal what needs to be seen. Release your blocks. Trust the universe. Your dreams need a practical plan. Expect powerful change. And don't let the past hold you back. All right, Libra. 7th house placements. Let's see what we got going on here. What's the situation? What's the situation for Libra? Judgment. You need to surrender. Give it to God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, this is like a Jesus take the wheel moment, if you will, okay? Put order fits, don't make it fit. All right. What else, Spirit? Best and highest messages here. Libra placements or your 7th house. Got the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, getting some sort of recognition for something. Yeah, you need to let go. Let it go. Go with the flow. You're surrendering. You're getting some sort of recognition, a win, a victory. Possibly within a relationship or something that it is that you've attracted, something that you've desired. Talk about Judgment. The Chariot and the Star. Yes. Once you surrender to whatever this is, you're taking this fast traveling, this fast movement towards a miracle, towards something that you desired. You know, you could have wished on a star for this or prayed for this. There's a lot of like you praying for something, giving it to God, then you receiving it. Does that make sense? Or whatever that looks like for you. God, source, universe. Whatever label you want to put on it. You don't get so caught up with that. Okay. All right, Spirit. What's the challenge here, though? What's the challenge? Let me ring the bell for you. 27.3K likes. Hey. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Thanks for your love and support. What's the challenge here? Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, there's something here holding you back. It feels like it's the past. Something's made you sad, or you feel like you missed out on something. Maybe you're feeling rejected, or you felt rejected, and it's affecting your emotional fulfillment here. So don't let other situations take away from the way that you feel fulfilled in your life, in your own, like, especially in how you enjoy your experiences. You know, we got the wheel in reverse. This is affecting the wheel turning in your favor. Release your blocks. Release the past. It can't hold you back anymore. Expect this powerful change. Trust the universe. Speak your world into being. Don't get caught up in these emotions. You know, this is what's blocking your blessings here. This is what's creating the stagnancy. The clarity is coming, okay? Something's... It could be this new moon. This new moon coming up and maybe revealing what you need to be seen. Or no, we just had that full moon in Taurus. That's exactly what this past. Wow, didn't I just see that? Something's being revealed to you or illuminated to you of how you can go about the situation in a more practical manner, where you're not getting caught up in some sort of emotions. It's going to help you find some sort of balance. The balance is needed. Energy coming towards Libra Placements or 7th house. Exactly. It's being revealed to you with the moon. Okay, what's done in the dark comes to the light, or what needs to surface, what's unknown is becoming known here, okay? And how the sabotage is happening, whether the sabotage is coming from you, or if this is somebody else in your energy, how they're sabotaging you. Yeah, you're going to adapt and overcome the situation very swiftly, okay? So yeah, whenever you get this clarity, whenever you get this answer, this information, or this aha moment, okay, it's helping you take ambitious action towards a whole different direction. It's like you're giving this new insight, and your perspective switch. It's like it gets swapped, and then it's like you know what to do, you know where to go, you're ready. It's about you're ready to go. What's the spiritual advice? Thank you, Berta. I appreciate you being here, sweetheart. Hey, I'm so love and light back to you, times 10. Thank you for being here. What's the spiritual advice here? Libra placements are your 7th house. Again, with this, know your worth. Know your value, know your worth. Okay, whatever it is that you're trying to birth out to the world. Okay, whatever that looks like for you. It's different for everybody. This thing that you've been cultivating, you've been growing, you're getting ready to put it out into the world here. Okay, it's going to have growth and expansion. We have the 9 of Wands. You will persevere these hardships, this feeling stuck, this feeling stagnant. Okay, this is whatever the situation is. Don't let the past hold you back. Okay, there's something here that's been exhausting. It's like you feel like you've been beat up by life pretty much. I mean, look at the chick on this card. You know, her shirt's torn. She's all beat up here in the face. Like, she's really been through it, but she's still standing. You know, she's coming up over the hill, winning the war, right? So there may be a time of healing, rest, rejuvenation, those sorts of things. Recharging your batteries, recharging your energy. Give me one more. Spiritual advice here. Libra placements are your 7th house. Temperance and justice. Beautiful. Again, with this duality, finding this balance. Yin and yang energy. A lot about this healing. Okay, giving yourself some freaking grace. And there's a lot that's being exposed during this time, okay? A lot about this rebalance, this reset. Cutting through illusions, whether it's coming from self or other places, right? It says, don't let the past hold you back. Your dreams need a practical plan. Trust the universe. Release your blocks. What needs to be seen is being revealed, okay? All right, let's get you a sweet affirmation, and we'll get you a sassy affirmation. Today, I will look ahead. Today I will see my future. It is a beautiful life I'm looking forward to. So you're going to claim that. Let go of the past. You're going to look ahead. And you're going to see your future. It's a beautiful life that you're looking forward to. All right, Spirit. Give me a sassy affirmation. Listen, bitch. Tell the negative assholes in your head to sit in a corner for a lifelong time out. Yeah, you're giving up other people's opinions, criticisms, and narratives. Okay, that's been a really big theme overall. Okay, you're going to go tell the negative assholes to go sit in the corner. You can go sit in timeout until you can be supportive. Until you can be more practical with your energy and quit tearing. Like, you could be having someone else tear you down. Or this is just you getting your own way. Where you're giving into some sort of narrative that someone else put over you. Let it go. Don't let that block your blessings. Don't trick yourself out of your spot. You got this. You're capable. All right, Libra, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Libra Placements or 7th house. All right, y'all. Thanks for the love. Show the love and light back to you times 10. We've got Scorpio. Scorpio placements are your 8th house. Let's see what we got going on. Thank y'all for sharing. I appreciate that. Thanks for the love. You're amazing. Scorpio placements are 8th house. Step up and lead. Open up to change. The energy is gaining momentum. Let your fears dissolve. Take a reality check. It's time to take action. Trust all will be well. And be proud of yourself. Okay? So step up and lead, open up to change. The energy is gaining momentum. Let your fears dissolve. Take a reality check. It's time to take action. Trust all will be well and be proud of yourself. All right, Spirit, best and highest message here for Scorpio. Placements or your 8th house. What's the situation? What's the situation here? How you doing? Welcome. Y'all, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love, the shares, the engagement, all the ways that you show love and support. That lets me know you want to keep me seeing me here. You want me to keep showing up here for you. That's a nice message here, Spirit. What's the situation here? Libra placements or 8th house placements? The Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. The situation is needing to see something from a different perspective. So maybe you've been stuck stagnant in limbo mode for a certain time, but you're looking at something or clarity's coming here, okay? Because you're looking at a situation from a different perspective. So you're getting the insight, the light, the information that it is that you need, okay? And the wheel starts turning in your favor once you get this perspective. You can now take the action that needs to be taken, right? It's time to take action. The energy's gaining momentum. Let your fears dissolve. Be proud of yourself and trust that all will be well. That's the reality of the situation, okay? What's the challenge? What's the challenge here? The 7 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. The challenge is a lot of adversity here. So someone may be, if it's not someone else, it could even be you, where you're like blocking ways that you celebrate yourself. It's like you've been too critical of yourself for something. You need to open up to change. Let your fears dissolve. Don't be the one standing in your own way. Give me one more. What about needing to protect your peace? Oh, yeah, this has something to do with fear. We got the devil showing up here. This is you giving in to some sort of fear or karmic loop, okay? It could be very karmic, whatever this is. Needing to control the outcome of something, you know, getting really like addicted to or caught up, consumed by needing to control the outcome of something. Okay, yeah, you need to take a blind leap of faith towards something new or trust into God's source, the universe, whatever that looks like for you, right? Trust all will be well. Let your fears dissolve. What's the energy coming towards Scorpio placements or 8th house? The Ace of Pentacles. God's source, universe, whatever that looks like for you, is handing you the seed. And look, this seed has roots growing out of it already. You just drop this in the ground, boo-boo, and it's going to grow. Okay, so there's a lot of potential for growth. Be proud of yourself. Trust that all will be well. Take a reality check. Let go of your fears. It's time to take action. Open up to change. You got to be the leader here. You got to lead the way on your own path, on your own journey. Overall spiritual advice. There's a cycle coming to an end with the world. New doors are opening, so you got to have bravery and strength and courage and a lot of patience. So overall spiritual advice here. Get out of your head. Get out of your head, get out of your head, get out of your head. Quit stressing yourself out and damn sure quit listening to everybody else. The Nine of Pentacles, because you have the know-how, the skill set, the accomplishments already. You're already successful as it is. Okay, so quit giving into whatever this fear is. It's blocking your blessings. All right, Scorpio. We're going to get a sweet message for you, then we're going to get a sassy affirmation, okay? So here's your sweet affirmation. You've been handling your parents' estate and you're worried about your money. Today I'm at peace. Today I'm at peace with all that has happened, all that is happening, and all that will happen. It's a lot about this letting go. Just trust that all is going to be well. What's your sassy affirmation? Sassy affirmation here for Scorpio. Listen, bitch, don't hold back the tears. Let them flow like a fucking faucet. Okay, if you've been holding on to some sort of past something and you haven't dealt with the emotions of that, now is the time to do that. Okay, you don't have to do it in front of everybody. I don't care if you got to go to the closet, scream, cry on the pillow where nobody sees you. Maybe you're in the shower and you just give a good cry. Okay, but there's something here that needs to be released out of your energy. Something that makes you very emotional, okay? Something that may cause you a lot of pain. It's conflicting the energy that's here and it's blocking your blessings. So there's a new perspective that's needed. You've got some sort of opportunity, growth, expansion that's coming into your energy here, okay, because of you closing out a cycle. But you got to let go of whatever this is that's holding you back, okay? Because it's puts you in an energy where you feel the need to constantly control the outcome of something. But when you release the need to control, you actually have more control. Think about a bully, right? What does a bully do? They don't have any control of their own. So they project that they have control by being arrogant, you know, by needing to control everybody else or the situation or what have you. All right, Spirit. All right, Scorpio Placements, 8th house. Thank you so much for all the ways that you show love and support. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. We're moving on to Sagittarius, or your 9th house. Hi, y'all. Thanks for the love. Saw that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for being here. right, Saggy. Saggy placements are your 9th house. Best and highest messages. What do you need to know? What do you need to see? What do you need to hear? Dang, these are flying out. We're definitely moving in Sagittarius season, okay? The energy is pretty intense. All right, push through any insecurity. Your hard work is paying off. Surrender to the divine. Don't let pride get in your way. Leave the past behind. Work through your feelings. The answers you need are coming. And take inspired action. All right, I'm going to read it back real quick. Sagittarius placements, 9th house messages. Push through any insecurity. Your hard work is paying off. Surrender to the divine. Don't let pride get in your way. Leave the past behind. Work through your feelings. The answers you need are coming. And take inspired action. All right, let's expand on this. Best and highest messages here. Thanks for the love, y'all. Some of it love like back to you times 10. What's the situation, Spirit? What's the situation here? Ten of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Whoo, the overall situation is you could be feeling defeated because like you've been through the most. Somebody did the most, you've been through the most, and it has you feeling defeated. Now, someone may be feeling defeated because you're letting go and moving on. But your hard work is paying off. So surrender to the divine. Push through your insecurities. Okay, so this could even be the way that you hold yourself back. The way that you defeat yourself. But you're letting that go. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here? Have a good night, Pamela. Thank you so much, sweetheart. The challenge is inspiration. Taking this inspired action. Okay, yeah, take inspired action. Taking a blind leap of faith. It's a lot about surrender to the divine. The answers that you need are coming. Take the inspired action. Don't let the pride get in your way. Don't, however this hurt you, however it is that's been affecting you, don't let that keep you from experiencing some sort of new beginning or something different than what it is that you've been going through. Push through any insecurity. All right, Spirit. All right, what zodiacs we got in here? If you're just popping in, you gotta let me know what zodiacs we got in here. Hey, I'm sending all that love like back to you, Thomas 10. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. All right, Spirit. Energy coming towards Sagittarius placements or 9th house messages. The World, the Wheel, the 3 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. There's a major cycle ending at some sort of triumphant completion. Okay, so as one door is closing, another one's opening. So maybe that's part of what feels so uncomfortable is you're kind of like in between right now. You know, the past isn't completely closed just yet. And the new door that it is that you're walking through isn't completely open. You know, it's like you're in the hallway in between. But this is representing that this cycle is coming to an end. So the wheel is turning in your favor. You're taking a risk here by letting go of this past thing, by letting go of the hurt, the way it held you back, the way it affected you. So the wheel starts turning in your favor, right? You're putting all the chips on the table. And look how she's like literally balancing on this coin here. This chip, if you will. You know, masculine, feminine energy right here. Maybe you work with energy. That might be for somebody. Then we have the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from people, places, things, ideas, ways of being that no longer serve you. Okay, this is stuff that you poured into, and the one bowl that you asked to be poured back into, it didn't. It's dry. Right? You can't sit in this pond. It's stagnant. What happens in stagnant water? It gets nasty. It's a cesspool. It makes you sick. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, any way you want to chop it, screw it, apply it. No, it's a no-go. You've got to get up and walk away from this. It's not sustainable anymore. You're having to take this risk towards something new. Okay, having the courage and the strength to do so. And patience with yourself, with the situation. What is it, kitty cat? Hey, kitty. What's the overall spiritual advice here for Sagittarius placements or your 9th house? Expect good news. What's done in the dark is coming to light. Clarity is being had. All right, you will have this victory. You're getting some sort of recognition, some sort of success, some sort of promotion. Be careful what it is that you're feeding into, though. Okay, it's got to be equal give and take. If it's not equal give and take, it mucks up the energetic flow. See the infinity symbol? Infinite possibilities. It won't be infinite possibilities if you stay in this energy of letting it consume your mind, stress you out, okay? All right, let's get you a sweet message, and then we'll get you a sassy affirmation. All right, Spirit, what is Sagittarius' sweet affirmation? Today, I will express myself. Today, I will express my feelings openly and honestly by writing them down and reading them out loud. Okay. And what's the sassy affirmation? You express your feelings. Okay. So maybe that's one way that you can release something out of your energy. Is like literally write it down on paper and burn it. Okay. Put it in a balloon and watch it fly away. But there's a need to express your feelings openly. You may even need to read that back to yourself. Sassy affirmation, Spirit. Listen, bitch. A lot about expressing yourself. Listen, bitch. Don't water yourself down for anyone. They could take all of you or nothing at all. You were not too much. You were not extra. You're not overdoing it. You're incredible. Okay. So, they can take all of you or nothing at all. Don't you dare water yourself down for nothing, for nobody. All right, Sagittarius placements, 9th house. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Thank you for showing love and support, y'all. I'm grateful for you. All right, we've got Capricorn. Capricorn placements are your 10th house. All right. Hey! Smell that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Aquarius. Aquarius is coming up. I haven't done Aquarius yet. All right, Spirit, best and highest messages for Capricorn placements or your 10th house messages. All right, Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Speak your world into being. Be proud of yourself. Trust all will be well. Have faith in your dreams. Who is that? Detoxify. Come here, kitty. Clear your mind. And breathe through the tension. So there could be a situation stressing you out. Who is that? Come here, kitty. Y'all hear that cat going crazy? All right, your hard work is paying off. Speak your world into being. Be proud of yourself. Trust all will be well. Have faith in your dreams. Detoxify, clear your mind, and breathe through the tension. All right, best and highest message here for Capricorn placements or 10th house messages. What's the situation? What's the situation, Spirit? Y'all, thank y'all so much for the ways that you show support. By liking the live, sharing the live, commenting. And let me know where you're from, what your zodiac sign is. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or whatever your Capricorn placement is. Y'all tell I'm getting kind of tired. Leo gang. Hey, Aquarius. I got Aquarian North Node. My North Node is in Aquarius. All right, Spirit. What's the situation? Queen of Pentacles and the Star. That's Capricorn's energy right there. You're the GOAT. You're going to have a wish fulfillment, something that you've been asking for. Wow, you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. You're meant to be successful, okay? You just have to nurture whatever this is. Speak your world into being. Your hard work's paying off. Be proud of yourself. Clear your mind. Get rid of the icky, toxic energy, the stagnant energy that's around you. Have faith in your dreams, okay? What is the, what's the challenge here? Hey, thank you for the goat. It's a little bit of like back to you, Thomas 10. Mary Helen, thank you for the badge. I see the royalty in the chat. Thank y'all for being here. Cynthia, thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate you, sweetheart. I don't know who's tapping on it, but I sure am grateful. You're making me light up the Christmas tree over here. I'm getting all up in my Leo-isms. All right, Spirit. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here? Someone's having a hard time being empowered. So there's a certain situation here that whatever it is that you're investing into, time, love, energy, effort, money, whatever that looks like for you, and it's affecting your confidence. You're not able to see something all the way clearly anymore. There's something like jogging up your vision. And it's draining you. Break through the tension. Clear your mind. Yeah, there's a need to like cleanse your energy. Cleanse your mind. Cleanse your environment. Cleanse the people that it is that's around you, especially if they're having you self-doubt. Let's see energy coming towards Capricorn placements or 10th house messages. Hey, y'all, thank you. All that love and light back to you, Thomas 10. There's a need for isolation. There's too many fingers in the pie. There's too many opinions going on here. Or this is something to do with like you're overexerting yourself in a way that's not for your most loving and highest good. There's a need to get refocused on what it is that you want to create, your own goals, your own aspirations, okay? And take ambitious action towards what you know is going to grow. There's an opportunity coming in. A big one, something that you asked for. It's something you wanted, you prayed for it. What's the spiritual advice here? Capricorn placements or your 10th house messages. Tennis, let go of it. Let go of it, because what it is that you're coming into union with, what it is that you're getting ready to build, okay? This 3 of Pentacles, this collaboration, this networking, or this thing that you're starting to build. It's bringing a lot of success. It's helping you have faith in your dreams. It's helping you build whatever it is. Yeah, so don't let it overcome, don't let it affect your confidence. You're meant to go after what it is that you want fearlessly, passionately. Who cares if it looks different from everybody else? It's not their path. It's not their vision. It's yours. Okay, so you could be like really free-spirited and someone's like trying to make it look a certain way, or it has to be a certain way, or there's a need to be able to express your creativity. All right, let's get you a sweet message, and then we're going to get you a sassy affirmation. Hi, Monica. How you doing, Monica? Good morning. All right, best and highest messages here, Spirit. What's your sweet affirmation? Today I am glowing. Today I have huge amounts of energy and focus to take any challenge. You got this. Clear your mind. Cleanse your energy. Breathe through the tension. Be proud of yourself. Your hard work is paying off. Have faith in your dreams. Okay? What's the sassy affirmation here? What's the sassy affirmation? Listen, bitch, your best is more than enough, I promise. Your best is more than enough. Okay? You don't need to overexert yourself. You don't have to overdo it. One step at a time, right? That's how the goat climbs the mountain. The steep-ass mountains. One step at a time. Resilience, patience, persistence. No matter how slow it is, inevitably you're going to get there. And I feel like it's about to get faster, okay? It's about to speed up. All right, Capricorn Placements or 10th house messages. Thank you so much for popping in. Thanks for spending some time with me. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you, and I'm grateful for all the ways that you show love and support. All right, Aquarius. Best and highest messages here for Aquarius Placements or your 11th house. 11th house messages. The energy is gaining momentum. It's time to release negativity. Step into your power. Your commitment is being tested. Reveal what needs to be seen. Release your blocks. Push through any insecurity. Talk less, feel more. All right, Aquarius. The energy is gaining momentum. It's a time to release negativity. Step into your power. Your commitment is being tested. Reveal what needs to be seen. Release your blocks. Push through any insecurity. Talk less, feel more. It's time to step into your power. Okay, we don't need all this negativity bogging up our flow. So your commitment to whatever this is being tested because the energy is gaining momentum. What needs to be seen will be revealed. To release your blocks. Push through the insecurities. Talk less. Feel more. All right, Spirit. What's the situation here for Aquarius? Just because it's slow doesn't mean it's not growing. Kitty! 333 on the clock. You're a master manifester. Okay. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. I wonder who that is. Hold on. Let me look over here. Can I see? I can't even see who it is. Hey, kitty. There's another cat in the box over there. I can't tell which one it is. They're hiding. All right, Spirit. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles as a situation. Best and highest messages here. Queen of Swords. You are incredibly intelligent. So there's a need to like detach from like the emotional outcome of something, or the emotions that it is that you feel about an outcome of something, okay? It's time to be logical. We're collecting data. We're being observant with something. So there may even be like, it's okay that it's moving slow. That's good, because it's giving you the time needed to collect the information that you need, because the energy's starting to gain momentum. You need this slow down for a second, because it's about to be catapulted. And when it gets catapulted, you're going to need to know where to go and how to move, how to pivot, how to swift and change. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Expect good news. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands in reverse, but you need to expect good news. Why the Page of Wands in reverse? Maybe you're expecting some sort of bad news, or it's like you're waiting on the other shoe to drop. Like, 7, don't self-sabotage. Do not self-sabotage. Don't do that. Don't get caught up in your head. Don't get so far and then start talking yourself out of something that you know is meant for you, okay? Quit expecting some sort of bad news or bad outcome with something. It's working out. It's just going slow. You need it to go slow right now, because it's giving you the opportunity to observe the situation, to collect the data needed. All right. Energy coming towards Aquarius Placements, or your 11th house. 4 of Swords. It may even be a time to isolate. Find sanctuary. There's a lot about rest and rejuvenation. That's another reason why there's this slowdown, okay? You could be a work-a-frickin-holic, okay? You've been overworking yourself. You're drained. Momentum is about to pick up, okay? So whatever the situation is, it's gaining momentum. So you need this slowdown so that you can recharge your batteries, all right? You don't want to be on burnout, especially when we got these big blessings coming in. Yeah, equal give and take. It's taking too much of you and your energy. You gotta call your energy back. It's isolate, rest, recharge your batteries. Okay, you could even be doing some sort of research. A lot about this information, coming into some sort of information, doing the research on how you can have growth and expansion with the Empress. That you're birthing something out into the world here. You're gonna have a lot of success. You're fertile for that. What's the overall spiritual advice? Aquarius Placements, or your 11th house place or messages. We've got the Moon, 7 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. Okay, so something's coming to light here, okay? Some sort of clarity about needing to protect yourself. So something's being revealed to you. It's being illuminated on why you need to protect your energy or protect yourself, your blessings, your assets, your growth. Because you're getting some sort of promotion, recognition. Okay, you're in the spotlight. You're getting a lot of all this attention here. It's because of some sort of stability. It's something that you're growing. It's about your success. Okay, so here you started off as this Knight of Pentacles, but you're ending here as a Queen of Pentacles with Empress coming out here. Male or female, you don't get caught up with the gender. It just represents this growth, this expansion, this fertility, success. Okay. All right. What's a sweet affirmation here for Aquarius Placements or your 11th house messages? Today, I am the change. Today, I am in control of how I feel. Nobody can make me feel any other way than happy. So you're taking control over your emotions, the way that you feel. Okay. Hey, how you doing, love? Still another one like back to you, times 10. Thank you for being here. Venerated Inquisition, Nay. Thank you for being here. Kate. Cynthia, I appreciate you. Hi, the bosses, right? Listen, bitch, your best is more than enough, I promise. Somebody else, another zodiac got this as well. Let me pull one more. Your best is more than enough, I promise, Aquarius Placements. Listen, bitch, no one else is dwelling on your mistakes. Move the fuck on, okay? Yeah, even if you fall down, even if you make a mistake, all right, nobody is dwelling on it other than you. Get out of your head. Get back into your heart. There's growth happening here. There was a need for this slowdown so that you can gain the information needed. Okay? All right, Aquarius. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you for all the ways that you show love and support. Thank you for hanging out with me for a time. And last but not least, we got Pisces, or your 12th house placement. Let's get these cards up off the table. Y'all, we're making it through the whole zodiac. Yay! If you've been here the whole time, y'all, my ride or dies. Y'all made me feel special. Thank you. I appreciate you. Y'all are awesome. And if you're just popping in, welcome. Thank you for being here, love. Let me ring the bell for you. Hey! Send all that little like back to you, times 10. I don't always make it through the whole zodiac, y'all. Sometimes I get too tired out, especially when I start as late as I did. These super early morning streams. So I haven't even been to bed yet. I'm about to have to go take a nap after this. So I love it when y'all show up and show out with me. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here for Pisces placements or 12th house messages. Let's see what we got going on. Detoxify. So there's a need to cleanse your energy and assess the situation. Take a breather. Damn, Pisces, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Uh-oh. I lost Instagram. I lost Instagram. You kicking Instagram off. Why'd you do that? Step up and lead. Expect powerful change. Okay, okay, we're shifting here. It's a time to give rather than to take. Give me a few more. A few more here for Pisces placements or your 12th house messages. A new start is coming. It's got an exclamation point after that one. That's exciting. One more, Spirit. Give me one more here. And step out of your comfort zone. Pisces going to step out of their comfort zone? Are you? I'm a Pisces rising, y'all. I got a heavy Pisces placement too. I don't feel like Pisces really like stepping out of their comfort zone. All right, I'm going to read it all back real quick, okay? We got detoxify, assess the situation, take a breather, step up and lead, expect powerful change, a time to give rather than to take, a new start is coming, and step out of your comfort zone. All right, Spirit, best and highest messages here. Pisces placements are your 12th house messages. What's the situation? What's the situation here? It's the time to give rather than to take. We've got the Six of Pentacles showing up. It actually showed up in reverse. Okay, so there's some sort of something's mucking up the energetic flow. And it's because you're not closing a cycle out. The world is showing up in reverse as well. There's double reversals here. So because there's not an equal give or take. So it may not even just be you that's taking too much. Okay, someone may be taking too much from you. Either way, whatever your situation is, it's mucking up the energetic flow. And it's keeping a cycle from closing out, a major cycle. So it's like this needs to be let go of. You need to assess the situation. Take a back seat, take a breather here. Expect powerful change because a new start is coming, but you got to step out of your comfort zone. You maybe need to put somebody in their place. You may be having to be very direct, Pisces, and you can be very evasive at sometimes. You can be a little bit of a mystery, hard to read sometimes, Pisces. All right, Spirit. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here for Pisces placements or your 12th house messages? The Queen of Swords and the Moon. You're needing to direct, you need to correct. I can't even talk. Can't even talk clearly. There's a need to communicate clearly and directly because something's lacking clarity or there's some sort of confusion here. Okay, so this is also being revealed to you on what to say, how to do it, but it's showing up as a challenge here for you to be direct, for you to be detached from something as well. Okay, the Queen of Swords, she can be very detached from her emotions. See that she's sitting on this concrete, you know, and she's got her emotions, this ball locked up here. So there's a need to let go of the of your emotions, of how you feel about how something's gonna, sabotaging the situation. What's the energy coming towards Pisces? Pisces placements are your 12th house. Death and rebirth in the 10 of Wands. Yeah, you need a dead in a certain situation. Something needs to be done over, some sort of finality when it comes to you taking on too many burdens. I kind of feel like maybe it's kind of the other way around. It says it's a time to give rather than to take, but I kind of feel like maybe somebody's been taking too much. You're the one that's been giving too much. Somebody's been taking from you too much. It's causing way too many burdens here. So it's the time to end this. It needs to be done over some sort of final something happening. A final decision about letting go of these heavy burdens. Because it's affecting your growth, your expansion, your fertility. It's mucking up the soil. How are you supposed to grow this empire and have all this growth in the background, this forest, if you will, when someone's mucking the soil up? Yeah, you're planning on how to take action. There's a need on slowing down. You're not taking action here, but you're looking out over the horizon, trying to figure out on what next action to take, what forward movement is that you're making here. You know, you've got your globe, you've got your little map, your little itinerary, and you're like, okay, where am I going? What am I doing? How am I going to get there? It's the overall spiritual advice for Pisces placements or your 12th house messages. Something's conflicting the energy, this 5 of Wands. Somebody may be in competition with you for something. This is either internally you feeling this way, or there's some sort of it kind of feels like it's more external. Somebody's like in competition with you for something, or they're being really combative, or they're fighting. They want to fight. What's the 5 of Wands? Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. But you need to walk away from whatever this is. Because you're giving way too much, especially emotionally, to whatever this is. You left a river. So much that your bowl sank. You see the little ripples there? This is the bowl that's still sinking. You know, you asked for this one bowl to be filled. But they couldn't do that. It couldn't do that. It left it dry. You can't sit here. You're going to get hypothermia in there. You got to get up and walk away towards life force energy, source energy, fulfillment, happiness, joy. What makes you light up? Because this has been affecting your overall confidence. It's the way that you're attracting what it is that you want, right? Queen of Wands is attracting energy to you, male or female. Okay, you've got the power within you. You got everything that you need. Okay, everything you touch turns to gold. You got this. Listen to your intuition. Somebody may even be giving you a hard time because they're saying that like something you're doing is taboo, or I don't know. That's just kind of like a little side message for somebody. Okay, yeah, you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. You're meant to be successful. This is a wish on a star. You're receiving this. Expect powerful change. A new start is coming. Step out of your comfort zone, though. Put this person in their place. Cut them out. No, you can't do that no more. If you're not going to give, you got to go. Treat me with love, respect, and kindness, or you can't afford access into my energy, homie. Protect your assets. Protect your blessings. You know, someone's in some sort of competition. They're causing this drama, this conflict for you. They're causing all these heavy burdens because they're not giving what you're giving. They're mucking up this energetic flow. It's not equal give and take. Okay. Star energy. Main character energy. It's your season for winning. I mean, we're coming into Sagittarius season, just energetically here, okay? This is whoever I'm talking to. This is your season, okay? You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. You're meant to be in the spotlight. You're going to be successful. This is something you prayed for. It's being granted. But you got to step out of your comfort zone, and you got to tell people, places, and things that if it's not for your most loving, highest good, if it's not helping you grow and expand, it can't be in your energy right now. You blocking my blessings, homie. You got to go hang out over there. You're on probation. You're in a penalty box. Okay, when you can come to me correct and you can give what it is that I give, then maybe we'll have a conversation about, you know, you being here. Picking up what I'm throwing down. You got to be direct and assertive. All right, Spirit. What's the sweet affirmation? We got a sweet affirmation and a sassy affirmation. What's the sweet affirmation here? Today, I am powerful. This is definitely in alignment. Today, my potential to succeed and conquer challenges its limits. No, today, my potential to succeed and conquer challenges is limitless. Your potential is limitless. Your success will be limitless. You will conquer every challenge. Okay, what's your sassy affirmation? That's the nice message here. Yeah, don't let any motherfucker disturb your peace. Don't do that. Listen, bitch, choose you every time. Your goals, your aspirations, your path, your well-being. What do you want? What do you feel? Because someone else isn't choosing you the way that you chose them. It's like you're putting someone else or other situation or somebody else's something before your own. So you're needing to step out of your comfort zone. A new start's coming. Expect powerful change. Assess the situation. Know your worth. Cleanse your energy. Step up and lead. And trust that all will be well. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you so much for popping in and hanging out with me for a time. I hope that y'all found messages that resonate with you. If you missed it, the replay will be posted to YouTube. Don't forget that exclusive content and exclusive readings are posted to subscribers here on TikTok, our memberships on YouTube. And I hope to see you again soon. I love you. I love you. I love you, star seeds. Keep shining your light bright. And don't forget, if your light ain't irritating nobody's demons, boo-boo, you ain't doing it right. Turn up the heat. Blind their eyes out. Make them go get their hater shades. Make them look the other way. They're grown-ass adults. They can't take it. They can get gone, right? Hope you all have an incredible day. Love and light.